Greetings, everyone. This is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist, the founder of the Digital Domination Tribe. Back at you with another video. This is a Friday motivational and mindset theme message. And I just want to close out this week with pricking your conscience and giving you some new thoughts and some new way of looking at things. As I opened up, I named myself Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist. And by that title and that designation, that would tell you that I am familiar with or practice in digital marketing. But over the past few months, I have shifted my own mindset and mind state from seeing myself and functioning as a mere digital marketer to now seeing myself as a digital empowerer and a digital educator, someone who doesn't just provide one-to-one services for digital marketing, handling your social media, handling your content marketing, handling your email marketing, thus and so, but seeing myself as a giver of knowledge and a giver of tools and a shifter of your mindset to see yourself as one who has been digitally empowered, and you step on the digital landscape and you seek to amplify your voice with digital tools. So I am Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist, but I am seeking to do more than provide digital marketing services for you. I am desiring to produce, as you see the shirt that I'm rocking today, digital domination. We are the Digital Domination Tribe. We are those ones who recognize that we have digital tools, including our smartphone. We have a digital landscape, including the internet, including social media, including podcasts, blogs, YouTube. These are the digital landscapes which allow us to speak to an audience and amplify our voice. So I am promoting and teaching a mindset of digital domination where you step onto this stage and you step on the stage not as a consumer, meaning you scroll and receive, but you step onto the stage and say, you know what? I'm not just going to receive, I'm not just going to scroll. I got something I got to say. I have some knowledge, I have some experience, I have some skills, I have a perspective, I have some know-how, I have a unique way of doing things that others may already be doing, but I'm going to do it in a different kind of way, which makes it brand new in and of itself. And I'm going to share that perspective on the digital landscape. That puts you in a class of your own, and that puts you in your own lane, and that sets you on the path of being a digital dominator, someone who's engaging in digital domination. So the Digital Domination Tribe is the collective of us. We don't meet in a building, we don't meet in a coffee shop, nothing like that. We're loosely affiliated, but we're all united under the theme and the idea of digital domination. We are the Digital Domination Tribe. I am the founder of the Digital Domination Tribe, but I'm not the only person who can be a digital dominator. I want to share this knowledge and share this mindset thinking so that you will see yourself as a truly valuable person, and you will see the digital tools and the digital landscape as very valuable assets, and you will use them properly from this day forward to make yourself known, make your mission and commission known. So what does it mean to be a Digital Domination Tribe member? As I said, we don't meet in a building once a week or once a month. We're loosely affiliated. I'm not asking for any membership fees or nothing like that. But this is a collective mindset that we all share. And when we all share, we all part of this tribe. So a Digital Domination Tribe member, I wrote it down in the Digital Domination Tribe starter guide, and I'm just going to kind of go over with it. And you can download this Digital Domination starter guide. And as I say, I'm not asking for 10 cents or a dime or anything. I just want you to download this digital information and start to shift your mind and put it into practice. But what does it mean to think like a Digital Domination Tribe member? You create value driven content consistently. See, you don't have to post every day, but you have to be consistently, whether that's, once a week or twice a week or once every other week, but you have to show up and show out. You show up even when you don't feel ready. See, so many have not lived their dreams because they're always talking about one day, someday. See, one day will always put you waiting to achieve and put yourself out there. Someday is not a day of the week. The last time I looked at a calendar, it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And one day and someday was not none of them days. So if you want to do something, you got to show up when you don't feel ready. You got to show up on one of those days between Monday and Sunday and do what you got to do. You rep your brand boldly, unapologetically. You see what I'm saying? You rep your brand boldly and unapologetically. See, I go out and rock my merch all the time. If you live where I live at, I wear different type of clothes. I like to dress up. I like to wear a button up. I like to wear a suit. I like to wear nice things. But and most of the time now, for real, I wear digital domination. I wear content is king. I wear my brand is not based on a zip code. I got multiple shirts with themes and messages based on my brand that I can wear in t-shirt form. See, I don't have a billboard in my city. Every time I wear this shirt, I'm the billboard. I'm the message. I'm the messenger. And just based on these shirts, when I go out, these are conversation starters. People want to know, what does that mean content is king? What does that mean your brand is not based on a zip code? What does that mean Digital Domination Tribe? Dominate the digital world on your own terms. What does that message mean? So these are conversation starters. So you have to rep your brand boldly and unapologetically. This is just one way that I rep my brand. I wear t-shirt merch with messages on it, and I let the world know I'm here to. I'm part of the digital domination, and I'm trying to do my thing. But you have to find a way to rep your brand boldly and unapologetically. That may mean social media representation. That may mean YouTube video. That may mean podcast. That may mean going out doing public speaking. That may mean putting on workshops. That may mean networking, and you got something representing your brand that you can pass out to people and give to people. That may mean perfecting your elevator speech, where in 10-15 seconds you can give the people the rundown of who you are, what you're about, and what you can offer to them. See, you rep your brand boldly and unapologetically. You use digital tools to multiply your impact. I've already been talking about that. That social media is a digital tool. YouTube is a digital tool. Podcasts, blogs, digital tools. Your smartphone, digital tools. So you use those digital tools to multiply your impact. So that's what it means to think like a digital marketer. And I got a few more. We're not done. But next, you sell solutions, not just products. I'm going to say that one more time. You sell solutions, not just products. See, when I was entering the world of sales 20-something years ago, they always told me this, and you may have heard it too if you're familiar with sales, but they say features tell, benefits sell. I'm going to say that one more time. Features tell, benefits sell. See, you can talk about the features of your product all day. It's this color, it's this height, it's this size, it came out in 10 years ago. We got in multiple colors. We got different price points for our services. We can do blah blah blah. That all that do is tell. But they taught me in sales that until you can communicate the benefits and you show the person how this particular product or this service can directly benefit them, it solves their problem, you're not making no sales. Because all you're doing is telling by talking about features. But you have to speak to benefits and how that product, that service, whatever, benefits that particular person. So when we think like a digital domination tribe member, you sell solutions, not just products. Though the solution is in your product, but you don't lead with your product where you just tell, oh, I have a new ebook. Okay, that's nice. People put out ebooks every day. But what is the solution that your ebook solves for my particular problem? Oh, I have a digital course. So what? People have digital courses every day. How does your digital course solve a problem that's pressing to me and I'm dealing with at the conclusion of your digital course? How will I be better, know better, and can do better? How does this benefit me? So you sell solutions, not just products. But the solution is in your product, but you don't lead with just the product as a feature. You lead by offering the solutions, selling the benefits. All right. You invest in learning, growing, and expanding. See, digital marketing, AI, content creation, content marketing, all of these things are constantly in flux, meaning, they're constantly evolving. There's new tools, there's new ways, there's new tactics of doing it. The algorithm, for one, is constantly in flux. What may have been true 2 weeks ago may not be true this week, and what's true this week may not be true 2 weeks from now. It's constantly in flux. But if you're not constantly updating your knowledge, learning new things, reaching out to find the newest solution, then you're going to be a fossil and frozen in a particular time period. And it's not that your knowledge is not totally useful, but it's not useful for the current dispensation of time in which we may be functioning in. We're in Web 2.0. You may be in Web 1.0 using Web 1.0 strategies, which were true and valid for Web 1.0 time period, but we're in Web 2.0, and some say we may be even going into Web 3.0. So if you use a tactic that may be good in one era, but you haven't evolved to how that tactic can translate to the current era and translate to the future, then you are frozen as a fossil in a certain period of time, not able to move forward anymore. So we invest in learning, growing, and expanding. That's how you thinking like a digital domination tribe member or a person that's serious about digital domination. Okay, this is the last one. You treat your digital presence like a business, not a hobby. Oh, yeah, I got to give it to you one more time, fam. I got to give that to you one more time because that was a knockout punch right there. Everything before I was just throwing jabs, but this right here, this the overhand right. This the right, this that punch right here. You treat your digital presence like a business, not a hobby. See, when you think like that, and you treat your digital presence like a business, not a hobby, then that means you don't just approach social media with just chatter and chit chat and this and that and vain talk and useless talk. You approach it with a strategic way, knowing that this is my lecturing, this is my speaker stand right here. So I'm going to say something, not just the sky is blue, I'm glad it's not raining today, I had a pizza for lunch. No, you approach that podium, your digital platform, your digital lectrum with a purpose, with a strategy, with something important to say, because you've already discovered, or you should have discovered, who your ideal audience is. And your purpose, when you know who your ideal audience is to continuously feed your ideal audience the things they want, the things they desire, and the things that they need to help them solve their problems. So when you think like that, you don't treat your digital presence like a business. Excuse me, you treat your digital presence like a business, not a hobby. See, if this is a hobby, you just get on social media and I bought a new shirt today. I'm on vacation today. Yeah, I might get me a steak dinner on Sunday. Yep, today's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, did you hear that new song that just dropped? Man, did you hear Kendrick Lamar's new album? See, that's random talk. There's nothing wrong with that. It's social media, so you can socialize and talk any way you want to. But when you are focused on digital domination and you got a mission and you have a purpose and you about that business, see, you don't treat this like no hobby. You don't just chit chatter and random talk. You have to speak life into your ideal audience and your ideal clients at all times. You can mix it up. You can be humorous. You can be funny. You ain't got to be all stiff and dry all the time. But this is your business. You are a business. Your personal brand is a business. And when you treat your digital presence like the business instead of a hobby, you start seeing some amazing results over time as people begin to know, like, and trust you. And that's the essence, of what marketing is supposed to be. It's supposed to create know, like, and trust. And we use digital tools to amplify and to speed up that process of more people knowing us, liking us, and trusting us so that they will do business with us in one way or the other. So, those are the things on this Friday mindset and motivational message that I just wanted to give you an overview of what it means to think like a Digital Domination Tribe member. And then we have an affirmation that we say that I want you to start saying. I'm not just online, I'm building my digital empire. Start saying that a few times a day. Look in the mirror at yourself eye to eye and say, I'm not just online, I'm building my digital empire. When you take your smartphone out and there's temptation to scroll and to do stupid stuff, I shouldn't say stupid stuff, but just do random stuff, say this affirmation to yourself. I'm not just online, I'm building my digital empire. And then ask yourself, is the activity I'm involved in right now, is this building my digital empire, or am I just online? See, if you just online, you may be scrolling, you may be watching some reels, you may be keeping up with some celebrity gossip, what's going on, you may be, keeping up with um different things. You may be watching some food videos. You may be looking up some recipes. You may be, connecting with old friends and acquaintances, seeing what the family doing, seeing what your children doing. If you're a parent, just so many things. And I'm not minimizing saying that that's in and of itself wrong, but if you're about business and you're doing that more than you're doing your business, then that is wrong, because that's a time waste that you could be using for research purposes. You can use that for digital network purposes. You can use that for building purposes. You can use that for content creation and content marketing and content sharing purposes. You can use that for creating videos like this right here. You can use it for setting up an email marketing campaign. You can be creating memes. You can be creating reels. You can be creating digital products that somebody can download. You can be creating new social media posts. You can be utilizing AI to allow you to work smarter, not harder. It's so many things that you can be doing. You can be just really building a presence for yourself on social media. It's so many things to do. So I want you, as I close this message, to burn this affirmation into your mind, into your head by saying it a few times a day. I'm not just online. I'm building my digital empire. Let's say it together. You look at me, I look at you. Let's say it with strength, power, and conviction. I'm not just online. I'm building my digital empire. Say that on Monday. Say that on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like I said, you don't have to do something every day, but every week you got to do something. Every week you got to do something. You don't have to do something every day. It would be good if you do something every day. But I don't want the idea of doing something every day intimidate you. But every week you got to be able to look back and say, last week this is where I was at. This week this is what I did this week. This pushed me a little further. Next week I'm gonna do something else, XYZ. That's gonna push me a little further. I'm gonna do ABC. That's gonna push me a little further. I'm gonna jump back another week and do something else, something else, something else, something else. So that way you're not just online. You're building your digital empire. And slow motion is always better than no motion. Slow motion, doing something, beats doing nothing. 10% of something beats 100% of nothing. So just do something every week. And with the things that I just gave you, if you start implementing those and show up like a boss, show up like a digital domination tribe member, someone that's about business and you want to digitally dominate, meaning that you want to get online and carve your mark and make your own presence known on the digital landscape, and you just put those things that I just gave you, it's not going to happen overnight. Rome wasn't built overnight, but you will see results come in due time. And those results may not be the millions, it may be the hundreds. And hundreds may lead to thousands. And thousands may lead to the 10,000s. And 10,000 may lead to the 100,000s. And the 100,000 may lead to the million. But you got to crawl before you walk. You got to do something today, this week, next week, to make your digital domination known and felt to your target audience. So this is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist, the founder of the Digital Domination Tribe. This was a very spirited message because I wanted you to feel my enthusiasm. I wanted you to feel my excitement that I have for this concept called digital domination. Check me out at digitalmarketingwithmustafa.com. That is my one-stop shop website. You can find everything about me on that website. You'll find my blog. You'll find my podcast. You'll find other videos on YouTube like this. You'll find my ebooks. You'll find my digital downloads. You'll find just pretty much everything about me. You know, my bio, if you just want to know who this bald-headed guy is talking, you know, that's on there, my bio. You know, if you want a one-on-one consult with me to kind of talk about digital marketing or content marketing or digital domination or strategy or just how can I put into practice what you're talking about. You know, sometimes we need that one-on-one talk. You know, I'm giving you a broad overview and I'm breaking down some things, but sometimes you need that one-on-one specific to your particular situation. And for that, I do offer one-to-one consulting. There's a fee for that, but you'll be well served and receive a lot of value. Go on my website, Digital Marketing with Mustafa, and you can connect with me to do some consulting. I can find out where you are and we can work step by step to get you on this digital stage as a digital domination person. Okay. That's pretty much everything. My book will be coming out soon. It is a 3-part series called Digital Domination. That's the main title. And the book, the first one's going to come out. It's going to be how to use your smartphone, digital marketing, content creation, and AI to build a influential digital brand. The subtitle may change a little bit. It's kind of giving it to you like that, but the subtitle may change. as I officially go to print. But that book will be coming soon. It's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be powerful. And just the stuff I'm talking about in this video, we're gonna talk about mindset in that book, and then we're gonna shift into actual tools. We're gonna shift in how to use AI. We're gonna shift in how to even monetize, your brand, your message, your mission, your purpose. It's gonna be a good book. It's gonna be an amazing book, and I had to toot my own horn because I'm proud of what I put in that book. And if I'm not proud of it, who else will be? So I'm proud of the book. It's gonna be some value. You gonna it's gonna light you. It's gonna light your fire, man. It's gonna light your fire. So just stay in tune. Just stay in contact with me on my website and these YouTube videos, my Facebook page, the Digital Domination Tribe, to find out closer when that book actually releases. You can get your copy digitally or a physical copy. Don't miss it, fam. All right, this is Mustafa. I'll see you next time. Peace.